Okay, let's have a look at the question. Write a program to find the roots of an equation. Yes, roots of the equation. What are the possible roots here? What are the possible roots? So roots can be two different roots, right? Roots can be two different roots. So I'll take out root 1. Yes, as they have given in this case, root 1, root 2. Okay. So root 1 should be this one, root 2 should be this one. If both are equal, in that case, you have to take root 1 equals to root 2 equals to, you have to give some number here. Yes, we already know the formula here. So that is nothing but in general we'll be learning it, right? X equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. What we'll do is we will find out the first determinant value. This part is called as determinant. Okay, this part is called as determinant. Okay. So here, what are the different values here? Here, the whole thing depends on the determinant. Yes, determinant. If determinant is greater than 0, what happens? If determinant is equals to 0, what happens? And determinant is less than 0, what happens? If determinant is greater than 0, roots are real and distinct, right? They are real and distinct. Here it is real and equal, and here it is imaginary. Roots are imaginary. So you need to look into this part also. You need to look into this part. So in this roots are imaginary, we'll be having again different sections. So I want you guys to make a note of all the points here. Okay, I'll move on to the next screen. So look into this one, 1 minus 2 and 1. I'll move on to the next screen and I'll start explaining it over there itself. Okay. Yes, here we have got two cases. One is when determinant value is greater than 0, is equals to 0, and when determinant value is less than 0. Okay, when it is less than 0. Now when it is equals to 0, there are two different things. You have to write the roots in this format. Root 1 equals to this, root 2 equals to this. Okay, and in this case you have to write down root 1 equals to root 2 equals to the number. And in this case you need to be very careful, because again you will be getting root 1 and root 2. You will be getting root 1 and root 2, but in this case you will have two different sections. You will have two different sections. One is the real part and imaginary part. Real and imaginary part. In this real part plus I of imaginary part, similarly real part plus. Okay, so you have to go with that one. So if one is plus, other one will be minus, right? So you have to just take it out here, imaginary part. So you have to go with this. Yes, as I've already told, first it completely depends on determinant, right? So I'll take out the determinant value first. So I will take out determinant equals to b into b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac. This is the determinant value, right? So first we have got the determinant. We are going to take the input as abc. Okay, abc. We have got the determinant value b square minus 4ac. Yes, what is the first condition? First condition says if determinant is greater than 0. I'll be taking out greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, what is it? We already got to know we have got two roots, right? What is the formula here? I'll write it down here. Please make a note of it. X equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now look here. We got to know the determinant value is greater than 0. It means this is the determinant. Then I can say root 1 is equals to, yes, what is the formula here? Minus b plus square root of determinant whole divided by 2 into a. This will be root 1. Similarly, you can take out root 2 also. Minus b minus square root of determinant whole divided by 2a. This is root 2. After this you have to give the printf statement here itself. You can say printf. Yes, how many values? We have to take only two values, right? Printf, I can say 2 decimal point, root 1 equals to percentage point 2f, and give 1 or 2 space here, and take out root 2 equals to percentage point 2f, and give out that values as root 1 and root 2. I hope it is clear here. I hope you guys are clear with this determinant is greater than 0. Is it done? Else if, what is the next condition? Else if, so we are done with this. Next determinant is this one, right? Determinant is equals to 0. Else if determinant is equals to 0. If it is equals to 0, then what I have to do? I have to take out only this part of the formula. Minus b divided by 2a. Right? I will calculate only one value, that is nothing but root 1, because root 2 is also same there. Okay, I'll take out root 1 is equals to what is it? Minus b divided by 2a, and I will be writing out printf root 1 equals to root 2 equals to percentage point 2f, and that value is nothing but root 1, because we have calculated only root 1. This will work out. So we are done with first condition, we are done with the second one. Yes, now the last one, else. Please have a look into this. Last one, else. Okay, else, what is the condition? Yes, else, it is nothing but imaginary part, right? So what we have to do is, for else one, we will get this into imaginary one, right? So I will solve this separately, and I will solve this separately. Getting it? We'll be having real and imaginary. So I will find out real part equals to minus b divided by 2a, and imaginary part is equals to, in this case we already got to know the determinant value is less than 0. At that time you should not take square root of determinant here. You should not take square root of determinant. You have to take out the square root of negative determinant. Square root of negative determinant divided by 2a. So I got to know the real part, I got to know the imaginary part. Right? Now what is the printf statement? Please make a note of this. Printf statement will be the first one, root 1. Root 1 is equals to, similarly you write it for the root 2 also. Root 1 equals to, what is the first case? Percentage point 2f, right? Plus I, percentage point 2f. Okay, I'm just explaining this one. What is this percentage point 2? This is nothing but real. And what is this percentage point 2? This is nothing but imaginary. Similarly, write down for the root 2 also. Root 2 equals to percentage point 2f minus I percentage point 2f. This will be real and imaginary. Please make a note of this. So here I need to take out ABC, and what are the other things we have taken? We have to take out determinant. So it may be determinant, or it may not be this one, right? So what I'll do is I'll take everything in float. That will be easy for us to understand, because we already got to know that we may get the answer in floating point, right? We may get the answer in floating point. So I will go with float. So getting rid of the confusion. Yes, I can say now that I have to take out determinant, I have to take out real, I have to take out imaginary. Imaginary, yes. Any other things I have to take out? Yes, I need to give out root 1 and root 2. Right, these are the things we'll be dealing with. So once we are done with this, we'll be scanning the values. Scanf percentage F, percentage F and percentage F, and we'll be taking out A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Yes, we are done with this. Next, what we have to do, first we have to find out the determinant value. Determinant is equals to B square minus 4AC, right? To see, we can write in simple format. Next, we are going to write the condition. If determinant, if determinant is greater than 0, what happens in this? We are going to find out the root 1. Root 1, it is equals to minus b plus square root of determinant, root of b square minus 4ac divided by this whole divided by, so I'll take it out, a whole here, a whole divided by 2 into a. Okay, if you have considered that as a whole, then you can take it easily. Similarly, I'll take out root 2 I'll take out root 2 equals to minus b minus square root of b square, that is nothing but minus 4ac divided by 2a, that is nothing but determinant. At last, I'll be giving out the printf statement. Printf, I'll take a root 1 is equals to percentage point 2f, percentage point of f. I'll take out 1 or 2 gaps here. So based on the input or based on the output, you have to decide that root 2 equals to percentage point 2f, percentage point 2f, and we have got 2 percentage point 2f, that is nothing but root 1, and the other one is root 2. Okay, please make a note of this. This is the first case. Next, I'll be going with else if a determinant value is equals to 0. So inside this, I'll be just calculating root 1 because that is equals to root 2. Root 1 equals to minus b divided by 2 into a. Minus b divided by 2a. And I can write printf, with before percentage, I need to take out root 1 equals to root 2 equals to percentage point 2f, percentage point 2f. Okay, and what is this value? I can give out root 1. I can give out root 1. So we are done with this also. We are done with else if condition. At last, we have else when determinant is less than 0. When determinant is less than 0, yes, I need to take out two values, that is real and imaginary. Imaginary. Yes, what is this real? Real is nothing but taking out the first part, that is minus b divided by 2a. Minus b divided by 2 into a. This is the real part, and imaginary part is square root of negative determinant, because I cannot take square root of determinant itself. I can take square root of negative determinant divided by 2 into a. Divided by 2 into a. Yes, we are done with this. At last, I'll be moving out with the printf part, where I'll be taking out root 1 equals to Yes, first write down the real part. Point 2f. Point 2f plus I percentage point 2f. Okay, this is about root 1. Similarly, I'll go with root 2. Root 2 equals to percentage point 2f minus I percentage point 2f. And what are those point 2f and point 2f? This is real, imaginary, and again it is real and imaginary. Right? If you're going to execute this, the whole code will be running out. Math.h we need to include because we are using a square root there. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And for more updates on similar videos, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.